Hello, friends. This is Avril. It's been a while. I haven't been doing much for the past couple of weeks in my craft room. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't even know. But I just thought I'd come and give you an update. I've been painting today the dressers. Last week I brought a few things up here with the help of my grandson. You could see down there my living room looks a little better. That's the table I left there because I was going to paint the drawers on it, but I didn't use it after all. And that's crafty stuff that I need to bring upstairs. A few crafty items right there and right there and right there next to the plant. But that's a leftover balloon from Celeste's birthday. But up here I bought those binders on the shelf right there with playing cards and ephemera and stuff like that. My cart with my stamping, with my stamps, and my stamp blocks and stuff it's right here. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay there or not. Those are my collection of coloring books that I need to put on the shelf over there. That shelf, that bookcase down there has all my die cuts, and that's stuff, a journal I'm working on and a altered photo album I'm working on that I need to finish. And that's just little stuff that I just placed there, which needs to be moved. I have that stuff right there. A whole bunch of stuff on the floor that I brought up here. My sewing machine and sergers up here somewhere. What else? For my birthday, my cousin gave me some money, and I was able to buy 2 of these recollection drawers. They're in my garage. I'm going to have my brother's coming over tomorrow. I'm going to ask him to bring them up here, and then I'll build them, and I'm going to replace these 2 with those. So those are coming out, and eventually I'll replace this to match this. That'll come out, but for now it's going to stay. Basically, that's just decorative stuff, and I filled these bins with a whole bunch of different stuff that I need to look through. And that bookcase also, I have to just fix it. I just placed stuff up there when I brought it up here to get it off the floor, so my net would be able to work in here. So the last big thing that happened was he brought this candy rack. This is a candy display rack that I got from one of the corner stores. They had it out in the by the dumpster, and I asked him to pick it up for me. So I had to move my pegboard up, and I also moved it a little bit over that way because it was too close to over here, and I didn't like the way it looked. But since I had to move it up anyways because this was too tall, I went ahead and just moved it and scooted it over. That's like all my craft paint, and up there is just, those boxes are filled with different kinds of pens and markers and color pencils. Those 2 things are washi tape, the extra washi tape that didn't fit in my washi tape holder thingy that I got, and I'll put it up. Once I put it up, I'll show you where I put my washi tape. All of that stuff is like, my napkins. I made some labels, napkins, gift bags, crepe rosettes and stuff like that, straws, just a bunch of notebooks and stuff. And then that's a Cricut Air 2, and that's I believe a laminator, the Sizzix. So I just put it right there to get it out of the way, and that's a little cinch thingy. My desk is a mess. As you see, I was working on it right now because I put lining paper on my drawers that I added. That's what happened. My dad brought this up also. I had painted it, finally finished painting it, so then he brought it up, and today I started and finished those drawers. I need to add the hardware to it, and I bought it off the Facebook market for $27, and some of the hardware is in there. One of the drawers I'm going to need to fix because the bottom of it was warped. It got some water damage, so I'm going to have to replace that. But as you see, I have all the stuff that I've been bringing up over here. That is my ribbons, like the bling and floral and holiday, I think is what that is. That's more ribbon and more ribbon down there. The bag, I don't know what's in there. That's a box of crayons and stuff that I have bought recently. And let's see, that's the paper right there, contact paper that I was using. And underneath my desk is a whole bunch of other stuff that I brought up from my bedroom and my closet. Need a few more things from the closet and then I should be done. But tomorrow I'll finish giving it one last coat to the last three, dresser drawers. And I'll bring them up here. What else? Oh, I put my printer up here. I made this shelf thingy. I had a piece of wood laying around, and I bought some candle holders from some vase. I think they're like flower vases actually from the Dollar Tree. I bought 4 of them. I just haphazardly glued them on there to see if it was going to work. It is going to work, so now I have to just paint the shelf. And then that's like a paper sorters that I brought at the Dollar Tree. And that's just my brushes, and that's like my drawing pencils and stuff like that. Anyway, the rest is still the same, pretty much. That's done. I think my pegboard wasn't done the last time. I don't even remember. I want to probably pick my favorite napkin that'll match with the room, and then I'm going to decoupage that light fixture right there. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and then look at that unicorn. That light's right there. Cheryl Wilm gifted to me for my birthday. So it's pretty awesome. It changes lights when it's dark in here. It looks really cool. But yeah, that's it. Basically, I have a lot of work to do. And but I mean, I'm getting there. Down there are beads, all my beads, most of my beads. I have another batch of beads that I need to bring up here, but my dad needs to. I bought these 2 bookcases off the market, 2 for $15 each. And this one didn't have the shelf that goes in there, and I need to paint the doors for that. I almost forgot. I need to paint the doors for that. But that's it. Once that happens, my big kick's back there, and that's my serger. But yeah. So pretty much that's it. I want my dad to build me a ledge, like a shelf, like it's a ledge all the way across. He said he would, but oh, excuse me, yawning. His honey-do list with my mom and me is very expensive, so poor guy. But yeah, let's see, down the hall here, my closet, that closet is, this closet right here is a linen closet, and that's pretty much filled with my paper stuff, my scrapbook paper and stuff. All of those are empty bins that I've been emptying, and as I've been, organizing stuff. And they're there. I don't know if I'm going to use them yet or not, but that table is probably where I might move my printer over there. I'm not too sure yet. But my daughter left me a little fridge. I'm going to put it on top of the table there. And if I don't put my printer there, then I'll just have, I don't know what I'll put there. That's my trash can for my recycle, but I have it filled with stuff that I brought up here. I just use empty containers and I carry stuff up here as I go. Every time I come upstairs, I try to bring something. As you could see, I try to bring something filled, not like paint I bought at the Dollar Tree and I have no room for it right now. But eventually I'll get it done. I've been really slow. I kind of took a pause for a while. I just had all these other things going on in my life personally that kind of backtracked this. But my mom and my dad helped a lot getting the rooms together that my daughter moved out of, the 2 bedrooms, hers and my grandson's. And oh, excuse me, I'm sorry again. They turned out really good, so I haven't made the bed yet. Once I make the bed, I'll do a video of that, the whole upstairs and the rest of my downstairs. But for now, this is my crafty chaos in progress. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love and blessings to you always. Bye-bye.